So Opetaia versus Ellis Zorro will be this weekend on the Day of Reckoning, right of season card. Be a good fight. I feel like right now Opetaia is trying to go worldwide and show his skills. Zorro's right now someone who's in a position where he's trying to prove himself. This was going to be a fight for a world title, but as of today, that world title has been vacated. So now at this time, they're gonna be going into this fight basically fighting for contenders fight spot, whether it's in the same section of body as far as IBF or another one. Only time will tell. Right now, it looks like Apataya will have a fight with uh, Smith in the near future. If it can happen, that's something that they are talking about. But at this time right now, Zorro is his opponent that he's going to be facing. Should be a good fight. I feel like Avatar right now he's coming into his own. You know, he's at that age right now where he's at full strength, and he basically should now be taking on the top guys. Ellis Zorro, he's not a well known name, but he's a top guy still. Most boxing fans know who he is. He's coming out of Europe, one of those fighters that basically has went across most of the competition that he could face, that he's been mandated to. And right now he's being pushed to the forefront. This was going to be a fight for a title, but it's been vacated. So now they're going to still fight for the same kind of passing. You know, a lot of money on the line. Uh, Apataya still trying to figure out things as far as what he's going to do in the future. But um, as far as the styles and everything, I just feel like Apataya, he's right now he has he has a decent jab. It's not as consistent as I would like it to be because when guys come in, he's kind of twitchy with them as far as replying. You know what I'm saying? As far as repeating his jab and things like that. So now with Ellis coming in, Ellis kind of has the same style as Avatar, but Ja kind of he kind of fights a little more twitchier, a little more high tempo. He's gonna be a little more jumpier. Ellis is gonna be kind of more laid back, but he will be a little jumpy himself. He'll be throwing a lot of hooks. He has a jab also, but he doesn't throw it as much. It depends on what kind of fighter those two are going against, where the jab will come out. I feel like they will be jabbing. After a while, they'll kind of figure out that they both are kind of calculated, even though they are aggressive. I feel like Ja will be a lot more calculated in the beginning, but towards the second, third round, I think he'll try to pick up that pace because he'll kind of know that he's in there with someone similar. So I feel like the uppercut would be a punch that everything inside, you know what I'm saying? I think everything will favor him because a lot of stuff inside that he'll be throwing, Ellis kind of doesn't block a lot of those things. He's kind of wide, you know what I'm saying? Especially when he's throwing punches. He's dangerous when he's throwing punches because he has sneaky power. He has power when people don't realize. And a lot of things I like about Ellis, I feel like he has the best strengths in this fight because he goes to the body and he goes to the body strong. I feel like he has the biggest weakness because he um he leaves himself open when he's throwing punches. I feel like Apataya probably has the second biggest weakness because he leaves his body open a lot of times when guys are throwing punches. So uh, if a guy hits you in a certain spot with a body punch, he can't hurt you. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, when he's trained at a certain rate, he's not gonna be able to be trying to wait for all that and try to avoid body punches. But as far as another thing too, Apataya, he likes to go up to the head a lot. He doesn't go to the body much. He will go to the body, but A criticism I would have is he goes to the head a lot. A lot of fights I've seen, if he would have went to the body a lot more than what he did up top, and kind of saved going up top last, he kind of would have got a lot more knockouts that way. But he didn't kind of break down the fighter. He kind of went for the head, and if he would have went for the body the same way, he kind of would have knocked a few guys out. So I feel like if he goes to the body, that'll definitely be something that will be a major plus for him, because Ellis goes to the body, man. He likes to go to the body. He does a great job of going to the body, um, especially when he's throwing certain hooks and guys are coming in. But he exposes himself a lot because um, when he's jabbing, and then he throws that hook, he kind of opens up that left side, and it's kind of not good for him. You know what I'm saying? Especially with a guy like Opetaia right there, he can kind of throw a hook and kind of end all that. That's kind of a punch I'm actually seeing in the fight that's probably gonna end it all. But he's gonna be trying to break everything down too as well. I feel like Zorro right now, if he can kind of go to the body early, kind of avoid Opetaia going up top to the face, I feel like he'll be able to do a good job. But Zorro has great stamina though. The stamina that he possesses is something that's pretty amazing. Both of these guys are battle tested, man. They can go a lot of rounds. It's not something that's gonna be easy. But I feel like Zorro does open himself up for a lot of jabs. I feel like that jab from Opetaia is gonna put him on notice as far as because he doesn't react to the jab a lot. He kind of lets guys get in distance, which Opetaia, he doesn't like guys being in distance. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't really let you close in like that, so he kind of fights that off. He fights that off a lot. So at the end of the day, things aren't going to happen the way that Zorro is trying to intend on doing. But I think he'll definitely be a good fight as far as the styles they make up. Because a lot of times Zorro, he'll let a guy kind of attack before he kind of counters. He's gonna be more in counter mode. If anything, I think Opetaia will kind of start things off, but then after a while, they'll be kind of going back and forth so much that it won't be a counter, and it'll just be attack mode after a while. But I feel like Opetaia will be jabbing to the head a lot. When Zorro drops or tries to move and certain things, he's gonna be throwing the hook. I feel like Zorro might be going to his right side, so I feel like he probably gonna be throwing a lot of left hooks. Opetaia, I can feel that being a punch that can kind of hurt Zorro, probably run into it or ducking. He likes to drop his head to the left side a lot of times, so that's something that I kind of look out for. Like, and I don't know if he's gonna be doing it every time, but I've seen him like drop his head like to that side, and if Opetaia can kind of just throw that hook around, loop it around a little bit, that'll be a good punch because he likes John likes to use that right hand, kind of circle it, kind of keep the guy guessing on whether he's gonna throw a hook or a jab. You know what I'm saying? Almost like how a pitcher likes to hide his pitch. He kind of likes to do that with the right hand, and I feel like that's gonna be kind of a trick for him. You know what I'm saying? Something that'll get him in through the fight. So I feel like that'll be a great opportunity for Ja to kind of take advantage of what Zorro is doing. I feel like Zorro's gonna be he's gonna be having good offense, but his reaction time to the offense that Ja's gonna have is not gonna be fast, and he's gonna be dropping too much. And I feel like Opetaia, he can change levels a lot. I don't see Zorro change levels that many times. Opetaia has good head movement and he can change levels, so he stays on the line a little bit too much, but he can change. Well, I don't want to say a little too much. Well, if I'm being critical, yeah, I say a little too much. He stays on the line a little too much. And he's not excellent in the clinch. So I feel like Zorro probably has a better advantage as far as in the clinch if I had to be critical of that situation. But I feel like Opetaia can get the knockout though. I feel like the knockout probably come I don't know if it's a 12-round fight still. If it's 10 rounds, I'll probably say 7th or 8th round. Probably get a knockout. But if I had to go with it all the way down, I don't know. I'll probably say the knockout. Because right now, let me just put it this way because I'm not sure. I'll have to see a little bit Ellis Zorro. But right now, I'm going to say this. If you think Ellis Zorro will be holding a lot in the fight, I'll say, well, I'll see John Opetaia will be the decision. Now, if Ellis is not holding, I will say that I will go with Opetaia for knockout. I don't feel like these guys really hold like that, so I'm saying like Opetaia for knockout. That's what I'm going with. But I don't know. I mean, someone else might think differently, but I feel like he just has too many punches in his arsenal. He likes to change levels a lot. His powers are underrated. Zorro's a very good fighter, but I don't think he's ready. Opetaia, he's mad this week. He's been stripped of the belt, so it's kind of not really gonna work out for Zorro in this situation. Not with a mad Opetaia, so I'm gonna definitely pick him. But that's all I got. Like and subscribe.